Development Scheme assures new options for livelihood to migrant workers as well as rural Indians. Prime Minister Modi assures the loss of the martyr soldiers will never be forgotten, says no era intrusion along LAC by Chinese. BJP remains favourite in Rajya Sabha poll. BJP candidate Maharaja Sanajauba Leshemba wins Rajya Sabha election in Manipur. Fatal corona continues to claim lives across the globe. Death toll in Assam rises to 9 amidst increasing recovery rate. And Meghalaya to start auctioning of coal, expecting beneficiary results for the state. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Saraswati Singha. Now the news with the details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched a massive rural public work scheme named Garib Kalyan Rozgar Abhiyan in 6 states. He said that this Abhiyan will help in the rural development of rural areas by providing livelihood opportunities to the migrant workers and rural Indians, and even interacted with people who returned to their villages after the lockdown. The campaign was launched through a video conference from Telihar village in Khagaria district in presence of Chief Minister of Bihar Nitish Kumar along with other Chief Ministers and Union Ministers. The campaign will be operationalized through the common service centers and Krishi Vigyan Kendras in the districts. The Abhiyan is being introduced through the coordinated efforts of 12 different ministers and departments. The campaign of 125 days will be implemented on mission mode.
के लिए हमारे गांवों में रहने वाले नौजवानों, बहनों, बेटियों के लिए इनमें से ज्यादातर वो श्रमिक हैं जो लॉकडाउन के दौरान अपने घर वापस लौटे हैं। वो अपनी मेहनत और हुनर से अपने गांव के विकास के लिए कुछ करना चाहते हैं।
Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi held an all-party meeting via video conferencing yesterday. The objective behind the meeting was to discuss the ongoing situation at the Indo-China border. Along with Narendra Modi, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh paid tribute to the Indian Braveheart soldiers who lost their lives at the borders. Congress President Sonia Gandhi applauded Defence Forces for the contribution to the country. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma added that Mr. Modi has been working on infrastructure in Northeast.
देशवासियों का हित हमेशा हम सभी की सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता रही है। चाहे
Air Chief Marshal RKS Bhadauria today said the Indian Air Force is fully prepared for any contingency in the wake of the situation at the LAC. Speaking to the media in Hyderabad, however, he added that the IAF has taken all necessary measures including increasing the patrolling in the area, stating that the sacrifices of these soldiers during the Ladakh face-off will not go in vain. He said the actions demonstrated the resolve to protect the sovereignty of the country. He made it clear that the forces are well prepared and suitably deployed to respond to any contingency.
Their press release and given the details that they can give at the moment. So you wait for army to, you have faith in your army, they are handling it well. And when it is possible for them to release more information, they will. Okay. They have given a detailed analysis and their appreciation of what has happened. We have taken all the actions that are required, looking at the deployments across and looking at the situation developing. And whatever actions we need to take, those have been taken, be rest assured.
BJP candidate Maharaja Sanajauba Leshemba from Manipur won the lone Rajya Sabha seat by defeating his rival Indian National Congress candidate Tongbram Mangi Babu Singh by a margin of 4 votes on Friday. 52 MLAs casted their votes for the lone seat in which Maharaja Sanajauba Leshemba secured a total of 28 votes while Tongbram Mangi Babu Singh got 24 votes.
오게 행동이 되나?
Health Minister of Assam Himanta Biswa Sharma tweeted regarding corona situations in Assam. In the tweet, the minister encouraged the tireless work of the doctors and paramedical staff and added that 61% of patients were discharged. He added that the total number of COVID positive cases in the state rose to 5,006, among which 3,066 were discharged, 9 died and 3 migrated. Mizoram had 100 corona positive cases, Meghalaya had 44 positive cases. India counts a total of 3,96,874 cases till date. The death toll rose to 12,972 and 2,14,868 recovered. Delhi counts a total case of 53,116, among which 2,035 lost their lives. Around the globe, corona cases rises up to 87,80,493. Among them, 4,62,955 lost their lives and 46,41,418 recovered. The centre has written to the states to follow the guidelines for effective home isolation. The Health Ministry had issued revised guidelines regarding home isolation on the 10th of last month. The ministry said that very mild and pre-symptomatic COVID-19 patients can opt for home isolation provided the patient has a room to himself or herself with toilet facility and a caregiver. The ministry said an important clause of the revised guidelines is that the treating doctor is satisfied with the opting for home isolation based on medical assessment and assessment of his or her residential accommodation. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma informed that auctioning for transportation of 2 lakh metric tons of already extracted coal will start soon in the state. Sangma told reporters that the state government has already finalized the entire procedure for auctioning of coal during a recent meeting held with Coal India Limited and Metal Scrap and Trading Corporation Limited. It may be mentioned here that the NGT committee in March this year had approved auctioning of 2 lakh metric tons of 32 lakh metric tons of coal in the state on a pilot basis. As part of the central and state government's efforts to double the income of farmers by the year 2022, Tripura Agriculture Minister Pranajit Singha Roy on Friday unveiled a new scheme of the state government for agricultural development under the title of Chief Minister's Fasal Bima Yojana. The scheme will bring all the farmers of the state under insurance coverage. Only paddy cultivators will be brought under the scheme for the present and others will be considered for inclusion at the later stage for benefit distribution. Singha Roy said that during the Kharif season, the farmers having only 1 acre of land will be required to pay only rupees 10 for this scheme, while the rest of the amount of rupees 220.93 will be paid up by the state government. He said that during the Boro crop season, the insurance coverage rate will be different as farmers having paddy land up to 1 acre will be required to pay only rupees 10 per kani and rest of the amount of rupees 156.70 for the insurance cover. The Deputy Commissioner, East Jaintia Hills District, FM DOPT, yesterday held a meeting with the truck owners of the Joint Action Committee and Jaintia Hills Cement Manufacturer Association to resolve the confusion pertaining to the revised fare for goods carriage trucks. Deputy Commissioner FM DOPT has given 1 week's time to resolve this problem between the two parties with regard to the notification on price hike in transportation. President JHCMA RK Parikh said that the meeting was successful and further meeting will be held between both parties to solve this problem. Earlier, the delegation had also met the Commissioner and Secretary in charge Transport M.R. Sindrem to request his intervention. President of the Jaintia Hills Truck Owners Association, Nidamon Chilet, alleged that the cement factories have failed to comply with the government notification, which has revised the fare for goods carriage trucks. Meanwhile, the JAC has been on an indefinite strike since June 15th. Amidst lockdown, Assam celebrated 51st death anniversary of Kalaguru Bishnu Prasad Rabha. In association with Assam State Cultural Affairs at Aunyati Satra at Dibrugarh. Chief Minister of Assam Sarbananda Sonowal led the inaugural lamp and started the program. In this program, artist Kandarpanath Sharma and dancer-actress Jharna Saikia was honoured with Bishnu Prasad Rabha Award. Press advisor Rishikesh Goswami, Cultural Affairs Minister Nabakumar Dole and many others were present in the program. The indigenous social leaders Samajpatis of Tripura are playing and will keep on playing an active role in making a society healthy, free of drug and domestic violence. This was stated by Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev. He was addressing a seminar on socio-economic growth of indigenous section at State Guest House in Agartala this afternoon. Chief Minister also said that these indigenous social leaders Samajpatis will help to build a new Tripura, a developed Tripura, which was the dream of Maharaja Bir Bikram Kishore Manikya Bahadur. To end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister introduces massive rural development scheme, assures new options for livelihood to migrant workers as well as rural Indians. Prime Minister Modi assures the loss of the martyr soldiers will never be forgotten, says no era intrusion along LAC by Chinese. BJP remains favourite in Rajya Sabha poll. BJP candidate Maharaja Sanaja Baleshemba wins Rajya Sabha election in Manipur. Fatal corona continues to claim lives across the globe. Death toll in Assam rises to 9 amidst increasing recovery rate. And Meghalaya to start auctioning of coal, expecting beneficiary results for the state. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.